Hey guys, Tim here, and you're fishing with Uncle T. Today we're at the lovely Seawolf Park. It's a great Saturday to be alive, and we came out here for one reason only, and that's because there's some big croaker out here and some big speckled trout. So we're gonna hook up into those species and do a catch, clean, and cook for you guys. But most importantly, I just want to make sure everybody's having a great day and you guys are enjoying this video. So if you can, hit that like button and let me know what you think about these videos in the comments. Let's get to it.
I'm blinded by the cost. We ended up with nothing.
Finally picked up. We've been out here for 4 hours and stuff was a little bit slow, but we did catch this nice Atlantic whiting. He's right at about 10 inches. These fry up really nice. You know, I cook them whole. I just butterfly that backbone right out of them, and you know, you just have to watch out for the pin bones. So they're not really safe for kids, but they're definitely fun and good to eat for adults. But look at them, nice little fish going in the ice chest. So right now we're currently free lining a shrimp. We have two little weights on there, little split shot weights that we put just to kind of hold that shrimp down. That way none of the birds flying by can get it. But everything that we're pulling out of the water is about 13 to 14 inches on the speckle side. We have two croakers in the cooler and one whiting. That's actually a nice size for a whiting. But just give it time when you're freelining the shrimp. And I always put a circle hook on there, so when they do bite, all you have to do is wait until your line gets really tight, reel a little bit, and then lift up on your rod, setting the hook, and you got a fish on. Just keep watching, and we'll have a fish here shortly. Did you see that?
I saw it. I even thought it swam off.
You know what that was?
Looks like a trout. What was it?
Flounder.
I saw,
That was my mistake.
you saw a brown body going down there.
I felt the 3 tugs. I should have known it was a flounder. So we just missed a flounder, guys. He came up, bit the back of my shrimp, and then kind of sat down. I felt the 3 jerks, but I just didn't count to 4. I was thinking it was a speckled trout, so I reeled up and just kind of barely set the hook. He came up to the surface, and then when he saw me, he just spit it out, but that's what he left me with.
I'll definitely be you. Snapper?
Yeah, snapper and kingfish. Just like that. Little guy, little trout. Oh, calm down, guy. Calm down, calm down. He's just beating himself up. Alright, let me get the hook out of him. Alright, there you guys have it. The 4th speckle of the night, a little bit small. We can get a measurement on them and get them back in the water. It's very important when you're handling these fish to get them in the water ASAP. So handle them for about 45 seconds.
It's about 13 inches.
13 inches.
Yeah.
2 more inches, he was 13 inches, and he would have been going in the ice chest. Instead, he's going home to grow up. There it is, 6 trout of the night. Another one that is only about 12 to 13 inches. To be honest, the bites are like once every 45 minutes, so we turned off the cameras. So now we're pretty much only recording when we get a fish, but we'll start recording some more hook sets. But look how gorgeous those little spots are in this little guy. Put up a decent fight, we're gonna release them. All right, so Maury with the flounder, 13 3/4 quarters. I mean, it almost makes the frying pan, but not yet. Look at all those spots on it. Maury now has 2 trout under her belt speckles and a nice flounder.
I'm gonna go ahead and...
Yeah, let's get a release on them. Watch the rod. There you go. Go grow up. Look at him right there.
There you go.
And he dived. How do you feel?
Excited. That's my first flounder ever.
Now, hey, if you catch a redfish, guess what?
What?
You get a Texas slam.
Let's make it happen.
Let's make it happen.
Let's go.
So Mari with the first keeper trout. Let's see the speckles on it, Mari.
Look at
Look at that. Look at that purple in it. That is a gorgeous fish. This fish sits at 16 inches. Mari, what did you catch them on?
A live shrimp.
Live shrimp?
Like always.
And was it a cork? Were you freelining? What were you doing?
I don't remember.
You had a cork, a popping cork.
Okay, there you go. Popping cork.
How far away were you fishing from the shore?
Not so far away. And we actually got some dips from a little girl named Christiana. She helped us out, helped me a lot.
Yeah, this girl, by the way, she's like 6 years old. She caught a redfish, 4 speckled trout, and a flounder.
Yep.
Like, no joke, all within an hour. She's showing us
Killing
up.
it, yeah.
But guys, let's take a look in the ice chest because we got some fish. Let's go ahead and move some of this ice right there. So again, we got a sand trout in there, and we got a whiting and a few croaker. But for comparison size, look how big that trout is. And he is splashing the camera pretty good. Look at that. Mar, you happy with it?
Super happy.
Super happy. So
Yes.
we have an outgoing tide right now. The bite was slow while that tide was switching up, but it's getting more active, right?
Yes, it is.
Awesome.
Hopefully we will get some more fish by the end of this video.
Let's see how big he is. He's a small one. He is small. 13 inches. He's a little bit stunned.
Rough time.
Yeah.
There you go.
Nice fish of the night.
There you go.
It's too small. Oh!
That's a bite. Come on. Trout. Yeah, that little trout right there. I like to play with them when they're this size. Oh. Let's get a little size on them. Little 12, little 13 inches. He was a fat one too. Come out of the water. That's another redfish. Oh, that's a fish. Hello, guy. There we go, nice little speckle, 12 solid inches, little skinny guy, little male. Fin has one, still has the shrimp in his mouth, so he has a snack to take with him. But you got yourself a fish. There you go. It's like your 12th fish for the day. That's already 11. Speckled trout are out here biting. If you have kids and you want to hook them up on some fish, come to Seawolf. It's not like your normal pier where you're going to have hundreds of people just passing over you. This is a state park. It's about 5 acres. Maybe, I think it's actually 10 acres. And you got plenty of places to roam. They do tours of the battleship and the submarine. Battleship's right in front of me. I don't know if you can see it. And they got a playground. They got places where you can picnic and, you know, cook food. They have RVs in here. So it's a nice little hangout zone. That's what you and the family are looking to do. It's also a great place for kids to come and just hook up on some fish. And not just any fish. These are the fish that people come and seek after. Redfish, trout, you know, sand trout, flounder, sharks, black drums, you name it, you can find it out here at the Seawolf Park. Getting little nibbles. There we go. There we go. Where is he at? Oh, he's right there. Little guy, very little guy. Perfect speckled trout. Little 12-inch guy. Perfect spot. Healthy guy. Will be bigger next year to eat. There you go. Oh, we doubled up. Look at that little speck, little small guy. We have an incoming tide right now. So that tide is switching up as we speak. See, one of those floats are now underwater. Water level has risen about 3 inches. Hopefully it brings in these bigger trout. Oh, that's a fish. He bit it as soon as I was reeling in. Got my glow in the dark H&H lures. Let's get these to glow a little bit. All you gotta do is put them in front of a light source for a little bit. Let's see if I can get something onto these. Doesn't take long, but then they'll start to glow for you. Look at them, babe. We're just gonna do a straight retreat. I was actually supposed to fish with one of the new subscribers to the channel, even though we just have a few. We met him at the pier the other day. Well, 12-year-old wanted to come out and fish with me and my wife, him and his older sister. And his sister wound up falling and tripping and hurting her ankle or something like that, so they couldn't come out. He was devastated about that. So Wallace, if you're watching this, I'm sorry that you didn't get to come fishing. We'll fish next time with you. Yeah. I'll wait like 2 minutes, it'll come. It's funny. Crazy. Did it right there. Yeah. Went under and everything. Oh, that's a nice fish. That's a fish. That's a fish. Look at that. Why I'm paying attention to my bobber over here. Get a little trout. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we smoked him. We smoked him. Oh. Get this hook out of you as soon as possible, dude. Get a measurement. He's every bit 14 inches. Let me get that hook out of him. Alright, let's get a measurement on him. Let's go try to, look at that. Perfect spots. Every bit 14 inches. He is 13 inches. Alright, let's see if I can go get my bobber. Toss it right here between those floats. That's where they're hanging out, these trout. Oh yeah, we're on. We're on. Just like that. Just like that. Yeah. Let's see what we got here. Excuse me. Excuse me. You almost got whacked with the fish. Now that's a redfish, guys. That's my second red today. It's a red.
Let's go.
No, they gotta be 20 inches. But still, what a beautiful guy. If I can get my hands on him. Big slimy. Look at that dot. Look at that dot. Can you get a light so I can get a measurement? He's clearly undersized. But these rat reds, they're just gorgeous to look at. Okay, let's move the water out of the way. And let's get a measurement. He is exactly 12.5 inches, if you guys can see that. Let's get a release on him. Look at that little beauty. Oh man. Oh my God. Alright guys, the first mangrove snapper of the year right here. Nice size, no size limit, no bag limit on these. I actually caught him on the fish bites. They're the shrimp bites, but look how gorgeous he is. Oh, sorry. They call him a mangrove snapper or a gray snapper. They're one of the best eaten fish. So we're gonna take them home and fry them up. The fishing trip was long, but it was eventful. We were out there from yesterday at 6:30 p.m. We fished overnight and we ended today about 10 a.m. We got to fish between two different tides, an outgoing and an incoming tide. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Now, we got into quite a few fish. I mean, we caught about 22 specks all in all. We caught about a dozen croaker, one whiting, which was very interesting. And we caught about 3 rat reds, the biggest one being 12.5 inches. And we caught, 2 different flounder. My wife caught one that was almost 14 inches, 1 inch shy from being a keeper size. And we got into quite a few stingrays. So all in all, the fish were definitely out there. However, the trout were a little bit small. It was a lot better fishing than the surf. With the surf, you got a lot of these smaller black-tip sharks right now, just in that migrational season, and they're eating a lot of the trout. So the bigger trout are hiding. You're gonna have to find them in some deeper holes. But let's take a look at what we got. So I want to take a look real quick at the speckled trout. Now, this bad boy right here is actually 17 inches, and my wife caught the one behind them at 16 inches. Now, this 16 inches is a female. You can kind of tell because she's a little bit more plump, and the male is more slender and a little bit more skinny. I don't know if the camera can see that. The next thing I want to take a look at is this awesome mangrove snapper. Now, this is one of, not my first. I have caught them before being 2 to 3 inches, and I tend to use them as bait because there's no size limit or bag limit. But I've never caught one that was eating size. And these are a fantastic eating fish from what I hear. So what an eventful night of fishing. We absolutely crushed it. We had so much fun. Now let's get prepared to cook our fish. The first thing we're gonna do is butterfly a few of these fish open. I will show you guys how I do 1, maybe 2, but I'm not gonna sit here and show you guys how I'm gonna do all 6 of them. But we're gonna be doing something a little bit interesting. We're gonna be frying 3 of them, and then we're gonna be baking the other 3, just to taste, to taste the difference between the fry and the bake. The baking is a lot more healthier for you, and you're not gonna taste all those oils that you're definitely gonna taste when you fry it in the canola oil. So let's get to filleting these fish, and we'll get to it. Alright, so the first one that we're going to be filleting up, the butterflying, is going to be a nice little sand trout. This one measured right at 10 inches. So the first thing that I'm going to do, because it's going to be a little bit hard to get on the GoPro, is I'm going to take my knife and run it between the backbones and the rib, right? And then as I cook it, it will have bones in it, but I just take the bones out as I'm eating it. Again, this is probably not smart to do if you got little kids, but if everybody's an adult and you know your way around a fish, it is a good way to keep most of the meat on so you can enjoy it. Alright, once you go down either side, what you're going to do is you can just grab the bone itself, keep your 2 fingers right there at the base of the fish, and just pull up, and that spine will come all the way out, all the way down to its tail, and just like that you have a perfect backbone with hardly any meat on it. You could save this for like stock if you wanted to. I'm not. I'll just be throwing it away afterwards. And then what you can do is you can come and just kind of trim up your fish, get some of that bloodline out of it, and then you're good to wash it and get it ready for some seasoning. But that's what you're left with. You're left with a nice butterfly fish. So we're just going to give it a little toss, just like that. See that oil's hot enough. The oil's not yet hot enough, so I'm just gonna hold off. Alright, you can just go ahead and lay that in your baking pan. Just like that. And then come back and grab yourself another fish. This one is going to be one of those nice sized sand trout we caught, about 10 inches. I left this skin on, however, we did take all the scales off of it. I know a lot of people are like, I don't like to eat the skin. Newsflash, that's where the vitamins are, guys. Set that right there, just like that. And let's go ahead and throw one more on the tray to the oven. I'm not going to put any oil on these at all. Just let them stay nice and dry. The breadcrumbs will help that fish stay moist. Right, just like that. So I have my oven set at 410, right? It's a good temperature for me. I'm gonna bake them for only about 8 minutes. I am gonna get some garlic butter on these. I put my butter inside the ricotta cheese, but it is just a blend of garlic and butter and a few other seasonings that I like.
Which we left the description of this butter in our previous video.
That is correct, yes. Thank you. So just like that. And then we're going to simply take these and throw them in the oven on the top. Again, for about 8 to 10 minutes. You know, these fish, they're very skinny, right? So when you butterfly them, you're only looking at a few centimeters of meat in height. So the rule of thumb is you normally want to bake your fish for about 10 minutes per inch that it is thick at 410 degrees. This time I'm just going to keep an eye on it. I'll pull them out at 6 minutes and then check them again at 8 minutes. Alright, let's see if this oil is hot enough now. Oh yeah, there we go. Now since we have the fish nice and seasoned and breaded, we're going to do a little fish drop. That should only take about a minute on either side to cook. It won't take long at all. It will bunch up in the middle because the belly of the fish is that thick at all. So they'll tend to fold. Don't worry about that. Just let it cook. Once you count to 60 seconds, go ahead and flip that fish. Let's go ahead and give this little fish a little nice flip. And let's go ahead and drop the other one in there. Again, you don't want to cook them too much. Just 60 seconds on either side, and they will come out just fine. And if you guys decide that you're going to try a sand trout or a croaker or even a whiting, let me know in the comments what you thought about it when you ate that fish. Or if you have thoughts on catching them in the future, leave a comment and let me know in the next couple of videos on how that went. Alright, so now since your fish is done, you can come over here and give it a nice flip. Let's flip this one. Now, if it breaks apart, that is perfectly fine. These sand trout and croakers tend to do that on you. It is perfectly fine. All right, let's give this a little drop. And give this one a little flip. All right, second sand trout done. Give it a nice flip. Just bring the oil off. Give it a nice flip. kind of went all over the place. All right, and let's check the fish in the oven. Come on, almost done. All right, guys, we'll be back with the taste test as soon as the fish in the oven is fully done and cooked. See you soon. Our fish is ready. It's done in the oven. We're gonna take it out. And that's what you're left with. Nice, crisp, whiting, croaker, sand trout, and a nice little grunt fish as well that we're gonna be tasting for the first time ever. All right, so let's put this on the plate. And then you guys know the deal. Mari's gonna give it a good old taste test. And we're gonna see what she thinks. Now guys, look at that. All this came from 7 fish that ranged anywhere from 8 to 10 inches. You cannot get a better meal than this. This is gonna be plenty of food for me and my wife. So if you guys go out there and you don't catch the targeted species, don't freak out. Go on a sabiki rig and get to fishing because there's plenty out there to feed you. All right, Maury, you ready to do the little camera flip?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll get you over here. You can try 2 of the fish, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, there you go, that's fine.
Oh wait, no. They're hot.
I know it is hot.
I think this is the
Yeah, it's a
the
grunt.
snapper.
Little Galveston Bay snapper. Sorry, my hands are shaking. I'm not the best at filming. How is it?
That is good.
It is good. You like it?
Yeah.
Now that little guy, he was a little bit small, right?
Yeah,
But he had plenty of meat on him.
and so far I didn't feel any little pin bones or anything like that.
Yeah, I probably cooked right out of them, to be honest.
I might eat it all.
Thank you for watching. We do appreciate it. If you did enjoy the content, give me a like, maybe a subscribe, leave us a comment on, maybe how you would have prepared these fish, or let us know what you thought about the preparation that we put into this today. But again, we do appreciate you for taking the time to watch these videos. It does take a little bit of effort to go out there and spend time on the water to target these fish and to prepare them for this. So if you guys could, hit that like button and give us some support, and we'll see you guys next time. Later, guys.